Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen you watch when you first dropped, that was clouded. Which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holler back. Just how the raps, I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs. It's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far. He treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots. Just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to round? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down. There ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down. There ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luxury. Going down. There ain't no catching up in me.
You say you sticking to the script, say that poppin' at the loop and put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I so we wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands on me. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
Talking reckless, like the nothing. I don't need nobody. I'm showing up and I'm ready. Throwing shade my way, but I ain't sweating it. I can beat your ass without putting any effort in. Your identical to what's between your lips. Penny pinching out. You stay on some have respect, or you gon' end up getting jumped by your niggas. We gon' grab high, catch it Jackson. My people ready.
You say you sticking to the script, say that poppin' at the loop and put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I so wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands on me. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
Yeah, I'm still a tone, just a holding, but I got them hands. Hot the fuck up out of me. Leave me where you stand. Please, I'm like greed, don't I make a bleed. In that day, catch a fade and hang it in the street. I be on the stupid, I be going crazy, dude. I've been throwed off, trained to go before middle school. He standing real tall, like he hard, but it's so tall.
Yeah. Say, look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for anybody who ever doubted you. They gotta pay up. Gotta
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Here's Joe Panik. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's had some success, 5 for 11. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Here's the 1-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a spotless top of the first for Cole Hamels. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Digging in, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Albert.
This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Line towards center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 out, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. The 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Rizzo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Shaw. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called a ball. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hannock will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Bottom of the second here with no score. He'll try again, 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hayward is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The second baseman,
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Altair is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
batting ninth, the pitcher, Cole.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Paul Hamels, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. Striding in, Aaron Altair, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. In there, strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next is Albert Almora.
Albert Almora.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Williamson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. A ball and no strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony.
Pulled toward right center field. Altair sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a... Stepping up now, Joe Panik comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 9.
So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Waiting on it is Almora, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Mike Moustakas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there, and it's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay throw, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
San Francisco, the left fielder.
This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder,
at the plate, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Aaron Altair. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So in now for San Francisco, Madison Bumgarner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Altair stands at first with 1 out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. He's set. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lined hard toward right center. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Hamels, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williamson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Albert Almora. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Bumgarner into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Altair. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Joe Panik. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Javier Baez, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Williamson ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bumgarner into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Altair, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Mike Yastrzemski will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 75, Mike Yastrzemski.
Posey over at second. Longoria on at first with 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. All tied at 1-1. Tony Watson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
56, Tony.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. His previous Kike Hernandez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 41 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Just does manage. To get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
The center fielder.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
15.
Mike Montgomery has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Landon Crawford. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible. But this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Bryant is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a... And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Still tied 1 apiece. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-0 to him now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he fouls this one off. The 3-1. Hopped into the air, back behind second. Hannock is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
Now batting.
2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Shaw moving forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Buster Posey. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 4. No balls and a strike to count. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes this the other way to right, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the 9th.
Now batting. Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
In now, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Williamson's under it. 1 out. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. lined back over second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 50.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch, and he takes ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Ball two now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
To 2-2 now. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And it's fouled away. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Victor Caratini will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Victor Caratini.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Williamson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Albert Almora. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
There's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for the base hit. And the Cubs will win this ball game in walk-off style.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman. Pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, now let me know if we got what you need. We get busy, baby, don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on. 2 turntables and a mic.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago pick up win number 107, best in the division. Mike Montgomery gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.
Doing what you're doing to me.
ice first, put you on freeze. Walk off like a grab my put it in the wind. I'ma blow till you simmer down. Get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing. Hun, I'd rather be up in them.
the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. Scott Schebler plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Reds to victory over the Padres 4-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates broke up their 5-game losing skid as they bested the visiting Nats 5-3. The Milwaukee Brewers sent 3 balls into the seats as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 9-3. Mike Soroka won his 5th game out of the bullpen as the Braves downed the Marlins 5-3. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-0. Adam Jones had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 12-7. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-1. Rhys Hoskins had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading the Phillies to victory over the Red Sox 11-8. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Marco Gonzalez grabbed win number 6 on the year as the M's took down the Rays 4-0. The Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-3. The Oakland Athletics launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Yankees 11-6. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-6. Carlos Correa smacked a home run and drove in 3, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 6-5. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon. And then all of a sudden it's a cloud of doom. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. We all fell down from a giant dying star. Stardust on the breeze, pick an avatar. From nothing into all, and then the next thing to arrive is a terrifying fear of how you're supposed to live your life. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away, because they hate it when the boat's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them coats, it's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pop up, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my war. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole to the top. You can bring what you got.